Hello everybody, welcome to WrestleTalks live with Spike MK. Welcome to Jesus Christ, let me just turn that down. Okay, that's better. Welcome to the history. Welcome to WrestleTalk Radio 3, I believe it is. Again, your host, live here. So we're going to be going through the main stuff, talking about I went to WWE. We'll be going over that, and we're going over matches from yesterday, Sunday. So let's get into it. So the first one I'm going to go through to start off with. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay, sorry guys for the delay. Okay, we're back with we're going to be starting off with CWFH tapings, TV tapings. We got Jervis Cottonbelly beat the Ranchos. Okay, I'm just going to go to the main event. The Rockness Monsters, Johnny Uma and Kevin Martinson beat the Ranchos, Paul and Rogelio. That's it. Shotzi Blackheart was on the card. That's about it. Right. Beyond Wrestling. I like Beyond Wrestling. I'm working up. Beyond Wrestling did an event. David Starr was there and beat Timothy Thatcher. That's always nice to see. Maya Ian beat Keith Lee. That's not nice to see. Progress Wrestling Chapter 70, May 27th, 1978. I think it's because Jim Smallman is 40. That's why they did it. I'm not sure though. I'm really not sure. Basically in the main event, Matt Cross defeats Adam Brooks, but however, a few big matches. James Drake and Zach Gibson defeats Carl Fletcher and Mark Davis. Mark Haskins and Morgan Webster, with Vicky Haskins defeated Connor Mills and Maverick Mayhew, yeah. Eminem, 2-0. Chris Brooks defeated Chuck Mambo. Chris Ridgway defeated Drew Parker. TK Cooper and Travis Banks defeated El Fantasmo and Jordan Devlin. And Nina Samuels defeated Isla Dawn, and Jimmy Havoc defeated Jack Sexsmith. So yeah. And then last but not least, Honor United, Doncaster, TV Championship, Silas Young defeat Doug Williams. The women's title, Sumi Sake defeat Chardonnay, and then a few more matches. I'm trying to include the ones with British talent. That's about it. Yeah. And that's about it. Let's go into WCW. So, the history of WCW, this could be a really long one because obviously WCW is a massive company, and yeah. So, they have 17 belts. Only 2 are still active, but they're NWA belts. We'll only count the W, which is this. There was 14. Hang on. Around about the same time, there's about 6 to 14 belts on the line at once. So we're going to be working our way up, starting with the Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions. There was only 2 champions, Alex Skipper and Kid Romero, and Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio lost it in 2001. The Hardcore belt, wow, there was about 19 champions. We're not going to go through that one. The Light Heavyweight, we'll go through this one because Flying Brian, who the fuck's Flying Brian? Brian Pillman. Oh, right. Brian Pillman held the belt twice. Jushin Thunder Liger held the belt, and someone called Scotty Flamingo and Brad Armstrong held it as well. The International World Heavyweight Champion. It was international. Ric Flair held it twice. Sting held it twice, and Rick Rude held it 3 times with Hiroshi Haas, I think, as well, wasn't it? We're moving our way up. The United States Championship. This is a belt that people care about, but there's 55 champions, and it's kind of going to be hard to go through. The World 6-Man Tag Team Champions. This is a belt that was it was rarely defended, and I think from when it started to when it finished, it was only inactive for, I'd say, 9 months, and in that time there was a 106-day reign, 63-day reign, and a 64-day reign, and I'm gonna have to say I'm not sure last reign was. But Ricky Morton, Junkyard Dog, and Tommy Rich. Ricky Morton being the only ever person, will be the only ever person to win it twice. Richard Morton, he said the same. Yep, 61 years old, Jesus. Okay, so the World Tag Team Champions, this is big, but there's 84 champions. The last one was the Dudley Boys. That's what I'm going to do. The last one was the Dudley Boys. The Television Championship, 14. Okay, so the first champion was Arn Anderson. Last ever champion, Jim Duggan. So, yeah. The World's Women's Championship. Okay, there's only one women's champion, and that was Akira Hokuto, who was champion for 168 days, then the belt went inactive. Well, the World's Women's Cruiserweight Championship, Toshi Uematsu was first champion with 103 days. Yoshiko Tamura was the second champion with 63 days, and Suga Sato was the third champion with an unknown day rating. The Cruiserweight, wait, was that? Yeah. It's the World Heavyweight Champion. There's 64 champions, but we're going to try and break it down. So, into, like, to be honest, there wasn't ever going to be any, big belt holds with this, because it was fairly dropped, and it was fairly, like, some ridiculous people held the belt over the years. Like, for example, David Arquette. He was champion for 12 days and wrestled 5 times in his career. Wrestled 5 times in his career, and faced, in one of them, Eric Bischoff. He won the belt literally a night after beating Eric Bischoff on Thunder. I believe it was on the Tuesday. Then he won the belt, and then he beat Tank Abbott in the one and only defense of the belt, should I add. Then on the 7th of May 2000, he would lose the belt to Jeff Jarrett, of all people. And then in 2010, he made his return, lost to Randy Orton. That's it, it's over. Never wrestle again. No one cares about David Arquette. Yeah, but you see the point. I mean, a lot of stupid champions. There was just champions left, right, and centre. Like, they were crown you champion for no reason, and that's kind of the history of the WCW. And I'm not just saying it was just it was WCW's fault. I feel if it had the right backing, but it did by the NWA anyway, it was really on its own feet. Obviously, when WWE outpurchased it and just to shut it down, I think that's really stupid of them, and it's really petty as well, because what a company like I don't see them buying Ring of Honor and shutting them down. No, because they're not going to, because it would be stupid. I mean, over its time, WCW made 11 games. 11. That's actually pretty good for 11 games they made. That's half decent. That's good. Books, they made a lot of books and stuff. Wrestling game, rivalries. There's about 25 rivalries. Oh my god, with the best one being Rick Flair versus Ricky Steamboat. That was the best. That was rated 9.7. They had, oh my god, 93 matches they were involved together. Fuck me. That's a load of matches. Ricky Steamboat's like 65, but you see what I mean? Like, people have done stuff in their career. And actually, speaking of Ricky Steamboat, we're gonna change something. Richie Steamboat, who was okay, it doesn't seem to be. Richie Steamboat, okay, Charlotte, North Carolina. He won belts. Yay! Okay, so Richie Steamboat was obviously, he was Ricky Steamboat's son. He won the EWA Florida Heavyweight Championship. He won the EWA Georgia Heavyweight Championship. Okay, you're stepping up the mark here. He won the FCW Florida Tag Team Championship with Seth Rollins. He won the FCW 15 Championship. I think it was just a 15-minute time limit. He held that for 161 days, longest ever title reign, and he held the FCW Florida Heavyweight Championship for 12 days. Half decent. Ricky Steamboat Jr. He was also known as. He did wrestle in Japan. Come to think of it, not many matches in Noah for Noah. 6 matches for Noah, and he lost every match, which I feel is kind of sad, but oh well. Yeah, pretty much. Ring of Honor United, I think I covered that. If not, oh yeah, I covered that. Let's cover Stardom's. I think there was a new Artist of Stardom champions. I believe Jungle Kyona Kaori no Yunyama and Natsuko Tora defeat Odi Tai, Hana Kimura, Kazuki, and Kagetsu in a 17-minute match, and they beat him, and they are now the champions. Wahey. Okay. Okay. Not only that, but there was the evening match, and Jan retained, and Io Steroid defeats Starlet Kid. Martina lost to Mayu Inati. Okay, shit, she's been wrestling start for a while. Fuck. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so she lost. I'm really not surprised anymore. Okay, so stuff's been going on with Martina. I think we can draw this video to an end now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna draw this to a conclusion. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, comment, subscribe, everything. Thank you.